Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Terraria. Today, there should be the holiday Christmas event going on, if I'm not mistaken. I checked the wiki, it said it was going to start December 15th. I'm recording this on December 16th, so I really don't know what would be different. I mean, I think there might be like, little Christmas animals running around or something. I haven't seen anything just yet. But anyways, regardless if it has started or not, you look a little different. Who knows? Oh, look at this little elf one. Okay, so it definitely has then. Very cool. And with that being said, in today's episode, we're mostly gonna be focusing on organizing the house. I haven't played in a little bit, but hopefully things will go well with organizing and things that'll just be great. But yeah, because things have been a little bit messy, as you can see. And I sort of wanted to work on that, but at the same time, I really don't know how I want to get to it. I was starting to think like, what if we just started from scratch and we built a whole new house? But I don't know. Oh, look at the little bunny. Oh, he's so cute, he's a little Christmas bunny. Oh, I gotta get the net. I don't know if it'll count if I catch you, but I hope it does. Just like, no. Okay, that was the wrong one. Hold on. Sorry, I gotta get used to the controls again because it's been so long since I last played, but there we go. Are you gonna be different? Oh no, you're just a normal bunny. That's such a shame. Oh, that would've been great. Anyways, might as well catch a couple of fireflies if they're out. But yeah, mostly in today's episode, I'm gonna be focused on organization, and I really do think that the best way to do that would be to start scratch with a new set of houses. And I think that because it would be a bit problematic to destroy everything we have and renovate it. I don't want the NPCs to be at risk while we do that, so I don't think that would be the best go-to idea. But hopefully I can make something with a little bit of a better base and everything. And also, hopefully we can collect some cool stuff while we're taking on enemies and stuff. Of course, we did the Halloween event, and with that, they dropped goodie bags, which was cool. There's a fish out of water. I gotcha. So I'm just sort of thinking about, okay, where exactly do we wanna build? How do we wanna build it? I'm thinking of first, we need to clear out all of this water. It's gonna be a very intensive, like, building, fixing things up episode. If that's not your fancy, that's okay. Don't have to worry about this episode too much, but I think we're gonna start with clearing this out, or actually, yeah, this pile out right here, this plot of water, and that's gonna be the base for our new house. I wanna have like a nice big base area where we can find all of our chests, all of the most useful things we can access, and then on top of that, we'll have some of the different NPC houses and stuff. So hopefully that'll go well, but yeah, we just gotta get started. So for right now, my main focus, like I said, is to just clear this whole area out, and that might take some time, not gonna lie. The best way to do it, I guess, the problem, oh, can we not put things over water? Because the water won't go away here. I mean, I can do that. That was weird. Maybe there's already water there. It can be hard to tell because of how dark it is. But hopefully, as the day continues, there we go. I don't really care if there's too much water underneath it, but it might be a good idea to clean it out as much as possible. But yeah, I have a lot of dirt blocks so that we can clear this stuff out, no problem. And we'll just keep working on this, and this will be sort of the flat terrain that we'll, of course, build the entire house on. And that'll be great. I think that'll just be a little bit better. Don't know what we wanna call it, maybe just Zebra Towers 2.0. I mean, before it was just a house and sort of built into a tower. I think most things, oh, it's a normal bunny and a little Santa bunny. Cute little combo. But I think that most things structurally will keep the same. I just wanted to be organized and be planned out a bit better. Definitely having the chests on a random floor has been a bit of a problem, and I'm running out of room for chests and stuff, so definitely I just wanna fix things up and just sort of future-proof it, because it's obvious that we're going to have to build more things, we're gonna have to make more room for a lot of stuff. I'm also gonna have to go around and plant some trees, so I might wanna also clear out a space to do that. Basically, we just have like a big winter cleaning episode instead of spring cleaning. Oh, there's a little worm. Out of the way, little worm. There we go. So that's honestly, I think, this one spot, there it goes. I think that's basically all we need. There we go, oh, here comes a zombie. I'm ready for you. There honestly have not been very many zombies, which I don't mind too much, but usually there's a ton during the night, so. Yeah, sorry there hasn't been too much going on, but it's good to get this out of the way while it's still dark, in my opinion. Okay, so we can start putting some torches down. These aren't gonna stay there forever, but they're just sort of here so that we can figure things out a little bit. And then we can all see, because I know it can be a little bit dark in this game. There we go. But yeah, so I haven't played Terraria in a little while. It's just because, things are busy. As you can tell, it's the holiday season. Lots of things to do. But yeah, I'm hoping that we can see some other holiday stuff. A lot of you told me there is some kind of like Santa Claus boss fight or something. I don't know if we're gonna be doing that today. I doubt it, but maybe at some point. Maybe that might be a hard mode thing now. And oh, I'm sorry, bunny. to be honest with you, I'm really not sure how far along we are with that kind of stuff. I think we're getting closer and closer to getting to hard mode. So how is this again? I think this is like 6 blocks high, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we did 7. And I think it's like 10 across. Might be like 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it looks like about 20. I don't exactly remember, but I think that's a fine layout. I don't mind giving them room. And I definitely wanna make the rooms a little bit more stylized, a little bit more homely, I suppose, just sort of to make things a little bit more welcome. So if we want to start like about here, and we'll probably, okay, Mr. Demon Eye, be gone. I don't need you, can I catch you with a net? That'd be really interesting. I don't think so, because that would just cause a big havoc in our backpack. There we go. Oh, and there's another zombie. Take care of him too, why not? There we go. Okay, so. I probably need to get more materials, it's really looking like it, so might go ahead and just move this stuff around and try to figure that out now. So I just wanna sort of set up the groundworks for right now and just sort of work from there. So, oh, sorry, don't need you. I need to go get the stone from over this way. There should be some stone, I hope. Oh no, not that one. Sorry, there's so many chests, it's so easy to grab from the wrong one. Wait, where is that? I thought it was this one. Oh, it is this one, right? Yep, down this way. Okay, and we'll probably change out the materials sooner or later. We'll have to wait and see. To be honest with you, I'm not entirely decided, but I think just having the outside of it be made of stone might be the best bet for now, and we'll work on everything else afterwards. We're probably going to make another big basement area, but if I could have it not cluttered up, that would be perfect. So just like lots of little ideas I have going on, but for right now, I wanna just sort of get started with the base flooring. So that's gonna be like, oh no, I just sent bees out. Sorry, bees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's get rid of you before you become a problem. Oh, used the wrong one, but it worked, okay. And you dropped a little bit of mana. And the demon eye, this is a big demon eye. There we go. And we got you. Yeah, they're not dropping any kind of like special goodie bag like they did in the Halloween event, which is sort of a bummer. That was how we got a lot of cool costumes. But I'm sure the clothier will sell something new. So I think that just out of, well, I am going to remove all this for stone. I think that it would be good just to leave it how it is, because that's still pretty tall. That's like twice our character's height, so, or is it? Our character's 3 blocks tall, so I guess it isn't. Trying to just decide what's gonna look best, what's gonna feel best. I know in Minecraft that used to be a habit I would have, is I would only make the buildings the same height as the character, which would make it super awkward because, but at that point, like you can see, well, no, that's good, that's better, yeah, okay. That's like max height right there that we can reach without having to jump around, so I think that's better. And I'm probably gonna end up removing some of these blocks for aesthetic reasons, but for right now, if I could get the framing out, I think that'd be really good. Okay, so back to this. Oh, and it's morning now. Thank goodness, that'll make things easier to see. Zombies won't be attacking us as much, even though slimes will be. Oh, look at the little Christmas slime. Ah, he's so cute. You're going down. I'm sorry. Maybe. You're so small, you're hard to hit. There we go. Seems to be like a normal slime, it just had a little bow. That's cute. So obviously things are going to be quite, big for now. We're gonna have a really big house. I do need to count up how long it is, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, maybe if I don't want to count it all one by one, that might not be a good idea. But I will work on that at some point. For right now, let's just get this base right here. And it's gonna take a lot of materials. Like, I don't think we're gonna be getting it all done today, but if every couple of episodes we could come over here and just start working on this house and, you know, make it as good as we can, that'd be great. So obviously now I'm a little trapped in, but we do have a door. This is a dungeon door, which honestly, with how this currently looks, is sort of the most fitting thing. Okay, just trying to remove the correct ones. Don't wanna make a mistake. There we go. And maybe we'll like build a little bridge or something so that we can get across things more easily. So where is the traveling merchant? Traveling merchant is over this way. Abraham, hello Abraham, can I talk to you? I don't refund for buyer's remorse or any other reason, really. Okay, so what do you have? Magic hat, 7% increased magic damage and critical strike chance. Huh, interesting. I could buy it, I don't know, pad thigh, stopwatch, actually. No, I already have that. Dynasty wood, Only one piece doesn't sound so good. Red Dynasty shingles, ultra bright torch. Some interesting items, but nothing I'm too wild about. Okay, so heading back down this way. What else do we got going on? Oh, there's a bird. I don't know if we have the blue jay. We might. There we go, got bird and blue jay. Very cool. But I definitely don't need this here. There we go. So how do I wanna do this moving forward? I mean, I think that it would be better to work down and then work up. So I think that for right now, if we want to, I wanna work on the basement. And I think that how I probably wanna have this laid out is most of this will be chests, especially in the center. And I'm thinking I'll have on the left, like depending on which way I'm coming in, you know, there might be variations of what I wanna do. So if on the left, we could have, you know, our classic workbench, sawmill, everything. And then on the right, have the same thing but mirrored. So that no matter which way we're coming into, we can immediately access our stuff. And then in the center, we can have all of the chests just sort of displayed. And hopefully it'll be enough. I think it will be, because with this, that's sort of something I wanna experiment with too, is you can put chests on little platforms, right? Yes, you can. So I wanna see how many chests we can fit in this area, because the chests are too tall. Not like too tall as in they're not like excessively tall, but that is in the number 2. I keep pressing the wrong buttons today. It's definitely taking me some time to warm up, I'm sorry about that. But we'll get there, we'll get there. I'm trying to see if we have any excess platforms. We have some right here, and this'll do, to be honest with you, so there we go. And we should have a chest, and indeed we do. You can fit infinite chests within chests. If only you could keep the items within them, then I wanna have this whole organization issue to begin with. I just wish they would let you name the chests. Apparently there is a new update to the game coming to the Switch version. I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, so yeah, what we wanna do, just to experiment with this a little bit, I guess, is place this here. And then, I already had the platform out. Would this be too crowded? Yeah, as you can see, I can only fit that much in. If I tried to put the platform lower, it wasn't really letting me. Yeah, so that's the lowest I can do. And with that, I can only stack up 2 chests. I don't know if I wanna go higher then. I mean, I think this is fine. And we would just go out a certain amount of distance both ways. What that distance would be, I'd have to sort of let that be determined by mostly what stuff I would need on a frequent basis. So we'll have to look into that. I mean, for some things I don't need more than one of, like say like the transmuter or whatever it is, the thing that turns like silt and stuff into like rewards. I don't really need that excessively because of the fact that it isn't really super helpful at the moment because I don't have a ton of that stuff, and it's just every once in a while I just run by. So at this point, I just need to sort of figure out where the direct center of this is and dig down, because that's where I wanna get the basement set up, and then we'll get that figured out. So I am modifying the house a little bit. I did count it up. If I put it here, the house will be exactly 60 blocks wide. So that's perfect to me. I would like to keep it like that. It's weird that I can place blocks that high, but I cannot break them that high. That's a little bit of an odd thing. There we go, get some of this. I might just wanna do that. Yeah, that's a little bit quicker. Got it? And then once again, break that, and break this, and then get that door back out here. It is over here. And I just need to make like a stone wall here, or stone floor, I mean. And the water has come back. There might be a way to get rid of that. I need to look in to see if maybe there's like a bucket or something I can make. So apparently buckets are quite simple. Oh gosh, there's a slime attacking. She doesn't like very much. Let's use her space gun if we can. Get out of here. My aim is still not so good. But yeah, we should be able to get some iron and just make a quick bucket. So I'm gonna go back over this way, try to find where there might be a bucket. We're gonna bucket some iron. Or just like an approachable thing. Like, yeah, we have some iron right here. So I just need to, oh no, I just dropped them. Whoops. Okay, I'll just take the whole stack. I wanted just to take a couple, but I was pressing the wrong buttons. I don't wanna accidentally send anything to the trash. No, open the door. Why can't I open the door? There we go. So yeah, there's an anvil here. So what I wanna do is look at the options and write down here, what do you know? We have a bucket. So the bucket is right here. I don't know how much of this we'll have to fill up, but we'll try this just to sort of clear this out. And it's just gonna be like this for the rest of today's episode. We're just gonna be continually building. I love all the festive bunnies, they're so cute. But yeah, I can do that. That did very little. That did remarkably little. Can I dump the water out somewhere? There we go. That is gonna take, where'd it go? The one here. Why does it do that? I don't know. Maybe because I don't have enough spaces available. What if I did that? and then dump it again. Oh, that will take so long. So long. Okay, I might have to make more buckets then. I wonder if buckets made by rarer materials will do anything. That almost overflowed. So I'm gonna have to sort of find the answer to that for sure. I'm gonna make like 20 buckets then. I don't know how else to do it, is the problem. Can I open the door, please? I don't know why this happens. Before we move forward, I keep on forgetting to do this. I don't wanna forget to do it forever. So I wanna talk to Henry, I think he's the clothier, right? And see if he has anything new. Not really. I mean, I don't know, maybe he had the top hat before, but I thought that maybe he would have new holiday themed stuff. Because didn't he sell holiday themed stuff before? Maybe I'm getting that mixed up, I don't know. Oh, there's a duck. Hi, duck. Goodbye, duck. So let's try this out again. And like, that's working, but it's crazy. There we go. How much work that truly takes. It's an insane amount of work. So like, that's really concerning to me. Hi, duck. Bye, duck. I think I already have one of you captured, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm trying to find where to put it. I mean, I guess this pit will work, right? All right, sure. We're making a bit of a well. There we go. Just gotta be careful, because I don't wanna accidentally, oh gosh, get stuck in here. Okay, I'm out. There we go. That's filling up. We made a well. I need to make a door on this side at some point or another, but I don't have any other doors in my inventory right now, so not gonna bother with that. I guess I just gotta keep working on this for now. I mean, it does get lower and lower. That's at least good, but geez, this is super weird how much effort it takes. Whoa, big slime is attacking me. Hold on, be gone, big slime. Oh, they got stuck in the well. There we go. No. Well, actually, I might actually be stuck in here for real this time. Oh no, I don't like this. Here, oh no, get me out of here, slime, save me. There we go. Phew. But yeah, this has been a weird situation so far. There's another slime over here because they just keep coming. Okay, oh, the bees are attacking them, good. So keep dumping this stuff out. Oh no, oh. Okay, no, it's fine. Okay, just keep flooding the whole place then. That was a bad idea. Oh no. Wait, okay. We sort of figured it out, there we go. Just lock that off a little bit. We'll solve these problems in time, but I didn't foresee this happening. I just thought it was Minecraft rules where you put the block over the water goes away. But no, that's not the case. Okay, so that should be all of it. Lesson learned, you can't just build a trench and expect to dump all of your problems in it. All right, well, with that done, my main goal is going to be just clearing out the floor now. We're gonna turn it all into stone, just to have a nice like base. And then we'll sort of have like better parameters to work with. We now have an even width to our house. Once again, it is 60 blocks wide, including the walls. So I know that like where the general center should be, I should be able to build a basement more easily. I mean, I'll probably make it just as wide for the basement, maybe even deeper than a couple of blocks so that we can really get a feel for all that kind of stuff. It'll take some work for sure, but I think this is all the step in the right direction and we can all do it in like a festive mood. I was hoping it was gonna be like snowing and stuff, but it seems like the Christmas event isn't too wild, but maybe as we go on and we run into more things in the upcoming episodes, maybe that'll change. But yeah, now I just gotta start digging downward. Okay, so to make things easier, what I did here is every 10th block, including the walls, because that's a part of the 60 blocks, I put a torch on every 10th block. So I know that this is the 30th one, so if I wanted to do exactly in the center, I would have to dig up this block, which is a problem, but that's okay. I should be able to understand now that this is block 30 and 31, and I need to fix that mistake. And I can make this wider, I just wanna make sure that it's in the exact center, which is weird. I think that the chest is throwing it off a little bit. It makes it seem like it's not in the center, but this is definitely the center. I've counted it up a couple times now. So I wanna just be able to dig down for right now. And I will need, at some point, more torches. I'll also need some other stuff. And it's just gonna be a big construction project. I feel like some people really like that in these kind of games. Some people despise it. So I just wanna try to, oh, I didn't know I could do this. Oh, this is useful. Might have to get used to doing that. I'm going to try to dedicate these kind of things to their own episode so that if you really hate the construction part of Terraria, you don't have to watch it, you know? So that's my hope with this. Hopefully you guys get it and appreciate it. So I'm gonna have to like dig out a whole section, and then on top of that, I probably wanna case it in something that isn't dirt, so that will definitely take some time, and when it comes down to it, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're already 6 down. I wanna make this 2 rooms deep. So 7, right there. That's gonna be 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so when it comes to the width, I'm gonna make it the exact width of the room already. So we're gonna make it 60 blocks wide. I'm just gonna make it match up with everything over there. So yeah, hopefully that'll work out. So I'm gonna stop right before the wall starts. That way I know where to build the stone wall. I just have to remove the outer layer just once. And just hope that I have this lined up, because it can be a bit confusing, right? Yeah, so I definitely need to remove this. And definitely, yeah, okay, this one. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Now I'll do the same thing over here. And we'll just have to go all the way across, so just keep digging for now. And you know, we're just chipping away with it. I think that by the end of it, it will be beautiful, and it'll be really cool. It's gonna take some major time. It's gonna take some major time, but then after that, things will be very organized. It'll be very easy to iterate on top of. That's sort of something I built myself into an issue with our current house, is that it's sort of a little bit lopsided, which makes it tough to build into. Which, you know, isn't the worst deal in the world, but if we can make something nicer, that would be cool. Because right now, if I want to do an expansion, it just feels so messy. So I feel like this will be a whole lot better. And it might take a lot of extra materials as well, and that's sort of something we need to approach soon, is I think that by the end of today's episode, I would like to spend whatever seeds I have and really make a proper, like, tree farm or something. Just be able to have a lot of trees, and then have like a dedicated place where I can very easily place those trees down. I'm thinking to the right of our current house will be the best bet for that. Okay, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and do this. And just try to dig through all of it as much as possible. There was water in there. Luckily I have some buckets. Oh yeah, okay, I see how this is working. But that's okay, we can make it work. That's why we have buckets. So the whole outer layer of this is going to be surrounded by dirt for now, but that'll eventually be stone or whatever else I deem it to be necessary. Well, that's a green demon eye. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Okay, I didn't want to do that there. Okay, if I make the mistake, I'll go ahead and put stone for now, just to make it a quick fix. Okay, back to work, because I don't want to spend too much time on that. But I'll do my best to make Terraria videos a tiny bit more frequent than they have been. I'm sorry for that. We played some for the Halloween event, and then I haven't played too much since. Since then, like 7,000 games have come out. So I hope you don't blame me too much. It's just a time of year where lots of games come out, so a lot of my series have been on hold. But I'm working on getting back to it. Of course, Terraria has been one of the most favorite games I've played this year, and it seems like a lot of you are crazy for it too, so I'm really glad to hear that, because there's plenty more left with this series, for sure. I have lots of plans, lots of fun to be had. I mean, there's still major updates coming to this game at some point or another. So like, there's lots of cool stuff going on. We're not even out of hard mode just yet. And I plan on taking my time. I'm not very good at the game, so I don't wanna rush into it. A lot of people have been wanting me to go start hard mode from like episode 1. That's not for me. There we go. So I got all that done. That was actually pretty productive. We're going to do the same thing over here. But that isn't to say that we won't eventually do hard mode though. We are getting closer to that with each and every episode. I don't even know if there's any more really hard or easy mode, normal mode, bosses we have left to tackle beyond. I think there's like one boss in the underworld that we have to take on that actually is like what we need to defeat to even activate the underworld. I think that's like the last one we have to do. I might be wrong. I have to double check my research, I suppose. Let's fill up this little gap that's here. That was just a natural little gap, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. I might not be. But anyways, we'll keep digging for now. Just dig through all this rock and stuff. And then we'll go and double back. And this is pretty nice, because I actually am not tall enough right now to hit the blocks I don't want to hit, so that just works out perfectly. Just go ahead and do all of this. Excellent. Try to knock out some of that too. Okay, some more water is falling, but once again, we'll go back through this again, use the buckets to clean that up, and we're almost there. So this will probably be, you know, the basement where we put all of the trophies and stuff that we already have set up. The thing is that we flat out ran out of room in the trophy room. So like, I definitely need to just sort of keep working on that here. And we're gonna have different levels and stuff. we'll have to set up a background as well, because we don't want it just to be dirt, I don't believe. Because that's sort of something I wanna make sure it's safe. If we set it up all to be just like a dirt basement, I think in this game that might allow things to spawn in it, and I just don't wanna risk that, so we'll have to make sure we put a proper background to it. Probably the same that we did in the other one, which was sort of like a stone type background. It had a nice basement feel to it, I liked it. There we go. Okay, so let's get up here for now, because I'm gonna have to work on a couple of things, including destroying all of you folk. Oh, hey, get out of here, be gone. There we go. The bees are going after him. That's nice. And it looks like you're ready to attack. Rosalva? Yeah, Rosalva is ready to attack. But we don't have to worry about that. I'm hoping that we can have the rooms be a little bit more themed, because as you can see, the theming is just sort of, the theme was whatever I had available in the chests. So some rooms have like, you know, certain types of wood. This one like has a honey item. I don't really like that very much. I wanna be able to make it so that we have a good balance of everything. There might be a honey room, an ice room, a normal wood room, a stone room, just different themes and stuff. That way it looks cool, right? That's always fun. I don't know if we'll have like every type of every item, but at least that way things look good. Anyways, what do we wanna do now? First off, I need to make as many wooden platforms as I can. And the thing is, I need to check to see if I have any made. I don't think I do is the thing, but I'm not 100% certain. So that's where I need to just double check everything, make extra sure. Don't see anything in that one. Over this way, ooh, here they are. Here they are indeed. So, how tall or are the things normally? I'm not really sure. Because that's what I wanna, right now, I'm not gonna be placing too many of them down, but I just sort of wanna take a look. Maybe I should just take a look at the basement itself. So down here we have our basement. It's the same concept, just smaller. And are they all uniform height? They're not. But at maximum, they seem to be 3 blocks tall. Like this one's 2 blocks, this pillar's 3. That's 2, that's sort of 2. Actually, that's sort of 3. Is this 3 or 4? This is 3. That one's like 2.5, which is basically 3. Okay, so that means that we need to at least make every shelf general to that. And that's where I get a little bit scared. I mean, it's 12 blocks, right? So that's actually perfect. Because that means if we start from the floor, they can go 1, 2, 3, and then we can put this here. Oh yeah, I don't have it selected. The problem now is when you put one of these down, I mean, that sort of works, but it takes up an entire block all by itself. So that's what we wanna sort of see right now. So we'll have another one, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. So we'll have 3 rows of them, and they'll be going for a long while, all the way down here. It'll just be cool to have this sort of collection of different statues to show what we have accomplished in this game. So I don't wanna set all that up right now. This is just sort of the theoretic, I guess like the blueprints. And why I need that is just to be able to know what I'm doing. So I can, like I said, in the future, we could go through this. I could start destroying this backdrop, right? Maybe I can't? Oh no. Is that gonna be a problem? Or am I doing that wrong? I mean, it's a hammer axe, so it should be able to break this stuff. I mean, maybe I could just place right over. We should experiment with that now before we get in trouble. But I'm pretty sure the other one is underground. So I'm not quite sure how that works, but we're gonna figure it out just to be extra sure, because yeah, all that set up like that, you would think it'd be fine. I should have a chest with stuff. Yeah, right over this way. So this won't be the permanent, but it's just right now it's some stone walling. We'll see if that just goes right over the dirt or not. Oh, red squirrel. Do I have one of you? I don't know. So we're going to find out. Ready? Wait, oh, wrong thing. There we go. And a goldfish, why not? My inventory is filling up with random doodads again. It happens. So over this way, as you can see, it doesn't go over. So what's my problem here? Because this just isn't going away. Oh, now it's, oh, I see. So you can only knock out a piece if it's next to a place that doesn't have a piece, if that makes sense. So you can't just, oh, and does this destroy, this also destroys dirt, which I actually don't really like. Or was it destroying dirt? Oh, no, it's not, no, it's not, we're good. But yeah, I would just have to, it would be better to not do the specific aiming and instead just sort of let it do its thing. And that'll take a second, but it'll be worth it. That way we're able to fill all this up with exactly what we want it to be. Whatever that might end up being, not really sure. But for right now, we'll just work on it. It's going pretty well. I'm happy with it. You just gotta chip away a lot. So actually, it might be worth it to work on the scaffolding a little bit right now because it is actually tough to reach this. So we're going to just go like this and build across as much as I can. It can be a little bit weird at times. You gotta go like a slow pace, which is weird because you can't go a slow pace consistently in this game. It's sort of like full speed or nothing. But there we go, that'll make it easier to get across and do the things we need to do. There's another blue jay, but we definitely have gotten one of you, so we should be fine. And then just go back to, oh no, wrong thing. What did that, oh, that turned it into a, oh, okay, that's how you did that. It turned it into stairs. I definitely don't need that to happen. Oh, there's a butterfly up there. I definitely don't have a butterfly. Sorry, my collecting senses are at their maximum. I like collecting stuff in this game, or in any game, really. Gotcha, sulfur butterfly. I think we've called butterflies in the past, but not that one. And this bird. Okay, we definitely have the blue jay, not to worry about it. So going back to this now, hopefully if I just have it so it's not the specific thing, it shouldn't turn these into steps, and it doesn't. So now I can more easily just stand here and let this break down. This episode has gone by really fast for me. I mean, this is usually my normal episode length, but I think we're gonna keep going for a little bit for this episode, just because I really wanna make a good set of progress with this. And like I said, I won't be doing this every single episode, but I wanna just try to make progress with it every couple of episodes, like maybe every 5 or 6 episodes, I'll have another building episode. And slowly but surely, we'll have a wonderful Zebra Towers 2.0. Okay, so the basement's been cleared out. I think it looks pretty good. So we'll just have to work on that. I think that that's sort of the 2 things I wanna do for the rest of today's episode. First off, try to work on the background parts for those areas. So I think that we'll start with a normal wooden background like this for the main floor, and then we'll work on the basement type background that we have for current basement in the other one. So to do that, let's first go to whichever chest had the backgrounds. It was this one. I can put these back for now, and instead I could get the planked wall. So that is the one that has, that my current background is. I like that one a lot. And then normal wood right here, we have this. And it's just, that's palm wood, okay. I wanted to do that, but I also want to just grab one and put it back in there just so we know where we can like sort of auto sort this. Because like I said, we'll have to use that a little bit. We'll have to use the stones to make a lot of both. So yeah, now that we're in here, we should have the option for a couple of things. Here is the planked wall. I don't know how much we're going to need, but I can only imagine, I would say around 200 would probably be a good bet. Okay, 205, go back into it. Where is the normal wooden wall? This is a wood wall right here. We're gonna make another 200, I think. I might end up needing more, I might end up needing much less. I'm not entirely sure, but we just sort of need to experiment with it for right now. And hope for the best. I know that things are a little bit uneven with my inventory at the moment. We'll keep working on it and we'll get better with it. And once I have more organized chests, that will definitely be a big help. So yeah, looking forward to it. For right now though, we are going to go back over this way. Actually, I probably don't need that many for the wood, but we'll find out. For right now, I know I'm going to be bound to be missing some, or just like misplacing them, being a little silly with it. That happens, yeah, like that right there. If that happens, we'll work on it later, we'll fix it up. Yep, get that a little bit. So we're running out really fast. So we're gonna need, looks like 200 is going to get us about a little more than halfway through. So we'll probably need another 150 here, something like that. Okay, maybe like 175. So we'll go and do that real quick, and then we'll really have to take note of that for the basement, because the basement is what? The same width, but twice as long on the height, so it has twice the volume, right? I think. I don't know, quick mental math. Let's go ahead and do this. And we're going to quick craft a bunch of these. I'm going to say for right now, 400 would be good. And then back at it again. Like I said, I think I'll need probably around like 175, 180 of the normal wooden kind. Where are they? Yeah, where did they go? Did we run out of wood? No, we have plenty of wood. Am I just seeing it wrong? Probably. Or maybe it's down the list a little bit. Maybe. I don't know what happened to it. Oh, you know what? I wasn't close enough to the workbench. Okay. So where is it? It's right over there. We're just gonna make a quick 180 of them. Okay, 188. Hopefully my math is not wrong. I'm not really good at mental math at 9:41 a.m. in the morning, but I think we'll be okay. If the worst thing comes to worst, it's weird that this is, like, I mean, it's just normal wood wall, but it is pretty dark. I mean, I think that looks fine though. I think it looks pretty homey. And that's always good. So we're just gonna get this all the way across, see if it's enough. I think it will be, just barely. Oh, no, we'll have a little bit of overflow, that's good. And it's still work in progress. We need to chip away at that, figure it out a little bit more, but let's now do the same for the basement. So going down this way, fill all of that up, and we will have to probably even that out a little bit for the entryway portion of it. But this is already looking really good. And then remember, this is where all of our statues that we find, all of our trophies are going to be. Maybe we can make multiple levels of basement. Maybe we can make a basement under this or something if we want to have something extra. I don't think we need that right now, but it's always worth considering, right? So let's get down this way a little bit, fill up this side. So we really might run out because we're at 200 at the moment. And there's some different little cracks I've sort of missed out on. Don't want that to happen because then it's gonna look real sloppy. See, we're definitely gonna need more than this. Wowee, because we had like what, 400? And that did just about half. Again, a little bit more than half. Okay. And I'm sure that you could calculate this yourself because, what is it, 58 blocks, because we're not including the walls. 58 blocks, what was it, 12 blocks high, 58 times 12 would be the volume of it. So let's get over this way then and try to make another 300 or 400 of them. Okay, so back at it again. And then after this, I wanna sort of clear out some areas to the right so we can make a big spot for planting trees. That way we can make more wood because I'm definitely running out of normal tree wood. And I think that's just because I haven't been putting the time in to cultivating that. So that's just sort of something, an issue we need to solve and something we need to be aware of and be careful of because we don't want that to be a big problem down the road is we're trying to build all these big house renovations and everything and then we run out of material. That's gonna be a problem. We need to take care of our environment. So let's get over that way. There we go. So now it's much darker in here because I guess we don't have the sunlight leaking in. Interesting. I forgot that it worked that way. So there we go. We are going to have to keep that in mind when setting up, I don't know why sometimes the torches work and sometimes they don't. They're very picky. But yeah, we're just gonna have to be careful. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. To just, while we're putting the trophies down, to pay attention to where the torches might be. It's gonna be a big learning process for me, for sure. But I feel like that was an excellent step in the right direction, and now we're gonna be doing more leveling out of the floor by going to the right and hopefully making a little tree farm. It's gonna be cool. I probably wanna go up from this way. Oh, there's another merchant. What is his name? Shipton. Oh, I guess because he's shipping things across the world. What do you have? Arcane rune wall. So this is like a wall, interesting. Diamond ring, vanity item. 2 platinum, wowee. That's 99 gold, makes 1 platinum, I think. So he has a robe and leopard skin, oh my. Okay, so let's just leave him be. So where do I wanna start this is the question. I mean, I guess around here is just fine. And the problem is it's a very unlevel area and the best way to sort of figure this out, I'd rather dig than place. So I'm trying to make like a nice even ground, but it dips up pretty, like down pretty low and then back up pretty high. So no matter what, I think we're gonna have to be placing some dirt here. So I think that's just sort of something we need to work on starting right now, is just to do that and pay attention. There is like a little sapling right here. I'm sorry to do this to you, but it's just not working out. They're not growing for some reason. It might be because I don't have enough space to breathe between the blocks and everything. So we're just gonna work on that now as much as we can. I don't know why. Sometimes the dips are weird like that. Sometimes you have to plant or place above them to even them out. I don't know why the game works that way, but it does. So I think that for right now, our main focus should just be evening out the places as much as we can and just sort of see how that goes. So this might take us a little while to work through, but we'll just try to make some good progress in today's episode and just really see how that goes. I wanna definitely get rid of these little parts that are a bit uneven. I'm sorry. I think I took out like a fly or something. I don't know what I took out. But I do wanna get rid of any kind of stone on the surface, and why I wanna do that is because we can't place a tree on a stone now, can we? So I just need to sort of even that out. Okay, Shipton, I need you to move, buddy. And oh, that's another butterfly. I don't think we have this one. It is a purple emperor butterfly. We're gonna have a butterfly collection. It's gonna be wonderful. But there's a lot of trees here, as you can see, that have been placed but have never been grown. And I don't know why that is. I'll have to look into the parameters that need to be met for whether a tree is growing or not. It might be that it's too crowded. It might just be because the ground is uneven. Something like that could definitely be the issue. So we just need to look into it. Maybe we actually have to water them? I don't know. It's possible. I know in games like Minecraft, you just sort of place them and they'll slowly grow over time, but maybe that's not the case for this. Oh, here's another one. So once again, I'm sorry, Mr. Sapling, but it has to be done. But yeah, definitely, I wanna hear your feedback on today's episode. If you enjoy building episodes, if you don't enjoy them, if you'd rather me do this on my own time instead of recording it, keep in mind that if you do request that, I only have so much time to actually play the game, so the time to do this building would be taken out of the time that I would usually use to record the game. I do think it's still important that I do this in the game, to have this organized thing so that we can more easily accomplish things, but that comes at the exchange of the time I have to play the game, because I can only afford so much time with each game. I try to find a balance, but it can be tough too. Anyways, let's go ahead and do that. And that's another butterfly. I probably have this one. It seems like a pretty simple one. I don't have enough inventory space for it. Okay, what don't I need? I don't need gel all too much. Or I don't need a shackle. I have a lot of these, so we'll do that. Ulysses butterfly. You know what? I don't think I'll need to be collecting anything else. I hope not. So let's just, I need to get rid of these saplings as well. These are more saplings that were placed that never ever grew. And once you dig them up, you don't get it back. So that's sort of the shame, is that I actually put effort into putting some of these down here a long while ago and just not much came of it. And I just don't really know exactly why. But hopefully in time we can figure that out. But for right now, I just gotta keep placing these down. So this seems about good to me. As you can see, we have everything sort of figured out. Let me go ahead and try to take these guys down if I can. There we go. So now I'm probably just gonna try to run through again and place some trees and see if these ones end up growing. I might wanna give them some extra space and stuff, but need to remember where in the world I would have placed tree seeds. Okay, so I wanna give everything a bit of room. So I'll put that there, and then I'll just try to walk a couple of spaces, put another one down here, please. Oh, I can't put them. Interesting, so I can't even put them on normal dirt spaces. It needs to be green grass. So that's a little bit of an interesting thing. How do I make it green? Is that just something that happens over time? Is that something that is a specific focused effort? I'm not really sure. But anyways, there's that setup. It's only a couple of trees, but if these grow, hopefully we can learn something from it. And over time, hopefully things get better. But for right now, that was a lot of fun. It was small steps, but very important steps to getting started to making a bigger and better zebra towers. And as you can see, it's looking pretty good. It definitely needs some touches and fixes and all that kind of stuff. And we'll get there for sure. I still have different plans I wanna try, different things I wanna look into, but I think this is definitely a big step in the right direction. If you guys have any ideas or tips for me when it comes to building this new house, any things you guys might wanna see in the house, I would love to hear all about that too. But with that being said, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Terraria. Before you go, be sure to comment building zebra so you've watched at the end if you are a zebra-tastic viewer. Also, subscribe to join the zebra herd. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.